Howdy everyone, how's everyone going? Welcome to NA Week 12.
And here we go. Get Real versus Larry mode. My god, I cannot wait for this game. This is going to be super tight, and I cannot wait to shoutcast this match as we are going to be shortly going in with 57 seconds left here. And it's going to be Get Real with the side control 390 pushing through here, and it's going to be Dose at the end getting the kill out to Silly Jap and Larry mode on the site once again. They are going to be holding on to this for as long as they can, because Stinkrat is going to be taken down at the end, and Dose, Gangu both together here, and Gangu is going to get the kill onto Nai with 38 seconds left here. Dose, Gangu, and Fat Girl actually holding backyard as well. Actually might be pretty deadly for them. Gangu's going to be the last one. Nai has to clutch this up, but Fat Girl at the end is going to be taking down Nai, and he is going to be keeping the point alive, actually. But Silly Chop coming through, getting the 2 kills onto Stinkrat and Fat Girl, and Dose actually securing that 3K for his team. And it is going to be side control for Get Real once again. Dose also pushing up here. Nai is going to be the last one, and Gangu getting the kill at the end. And Larry Mode still in a pretty small lead here, but, you know, anything can happen. And, you know, also having that lead in the first point is actually pretty good if you do want to take your sweet time trying to push into a site together, because, you know, every second is 10 points. And they do have a pretty sizable second lead here, and they are going to be taking the next point while I say that.
Absolutely, and you know, as we spoke about when we were filling time earlier, this is going to be a matchup that's going to really be down to Silly Jap and Stinkrat. Can Silly Jap and, you know, potentially Nai as well on the semi, can they deal with Stinkrat's dominance? A man that literally is looking MVP caliber today, and, you know, Gengu putting up an argument just now as well for MVP of the day, putting up some decent frags as well as Stinkrat and Fat Girl will look to take the point now. And these guys have got a little bit of a lead early, but it's nothing to worry about this early as 39E's getting taken out by Fat Girl. But Silly Jap, he's starting to sharpen up as well as he takes out 2. Zami off point takes out 3 as he's doing some damage down elbow, allowing the rest of his team to be unhindered on the point. Racking up the points there as they desperately need it, as we'll jump on board with Zami now as we head into double walls.
53 seconds left, 390 jumping over the wall, but it is going to be pretty bad as he is going to be choking on all that speed up, and Sammy is going to be the last one. I think he thought that he killed everybody, but everyone spawned right in front of him, and he's going to be taken down after he gets to 3K as well. 3090 with the push, but Gangu is going to be taking him down. Silly Jap with the kill on Stinkrat, and it's going to be Zami once again coming through with the 3K, getting the kill onto Fat Girl, Gangu, and Dose. And that is going to be the point for him as well. 3090 pushing through, getting the first kill onto Stinkrat as well, and onto Dose as well. It seems like LMG is also going to be a pretty good counter against Stinkrat here because of the HP difference. It's definitely going to be hard for Stinkrat to follow up those kills, and he's going to, oh no. And it's going to be Stinkrat getting that damage through. He's going to get the 2 kills onto Silly Jap and 9. At the end, it's going to be Fat Girl getting that kill as well. And Larry Mode still on this point as well. And they are going to be double the amount of points that Get Real has right now, which is pretty dangerous to say the least. And 39 pushing through. Half health, he is still going to remain alive. Gangu is also going to try to chase him through, but he is still going to remain alive at the end. We are going to be at the last point of this rotation here, Boomer. It's looking like it's going to be in Larry's favor here so far.
Yeah, we're also looking like this is going to be a very high kill game. You know, we're already hovering around 60 kills on Larry mode and creeping up to that 50 kill mark on Get Real, and that's a very high kill start by both teams as Stinkrat's doing quite well. You know, he is negative. He is only 12 and 16, which is you know, almost as many deaths already as we saw him get on the entire Undergrowth game. But regardless, he's still getting quite a lot of picks as now he's quickly switching to his Deagle and then back to the Orb, getting the kills with Zami coming over the top there as he'll look to take out Fat Girl. Fat Girl gets a pick there, but Silly Jap and 39E will be coming up, Nai will be coming up from long as they look to stack up and get a few points here that they desperately need, as they're only down by 600 points now as Silly Jap getting taken out by Stinkrat and Gengu combining there for some filthy damages. We'll stay on board with Nai. He gets immediately taken out. Gengu getting 2 picks there as Gengu looks to push straight down ramp and Dojin. Gengu's putting up some ridiculous numbers at the moment.
Oh yeah, for sure. I just glanced up like 10 seconds ago, and it was actually Zami on top, but now Gangu on the top here. 3.34k points here. That is going to be pretty deadly coming from him as well. And finally, Get Real is going to be stacking on this point, not too far behind though. So if they stack on this point for as long as they can, they'll definitely catch up to where Larry Mode is right now. And Dose is going to be pre-fired away by Silly Jap as well. And Zami going to almost get caught out here, but Gengu is going to remain alive, and he's going to be taken down at the end. And Stinkrat at the end, can he get another kill? Oh no. No, Stinkrat coming through, getting the 3K out the Silly Jap 9. Zami just seems like, I already know it's over once he gets that first kill. He just, this man does not miss. It just seems like every bullet that he shoots is just like a magnet. Everyone has a magnet on their head, and his bullets are just going through to them. But we are going to be going to this next point as Gengu's already on it here.
Yeah, Gengu taking some damage there. He's on 5 HP and he's still getting kills. The man's getting a 2-tap there, and you know, Gengu, previous MVP of, I believe he's had 2 MVPs in NA Weeklies, and he's showing why. He's actually popping off at the moment, and he's doing what Stinkrat was doing to teams in the previous matchups. As you know, Stinkrat did go on a little bit of a tear for a short moment, as now he's stuck at long boxes. He's finally actually missing some shots, and he gets pushed by 39E, and 9 takes him out with the semi at long last. As Nice holding down quite pretty in the back of the side there as he takes out Gengu as well. Doe's coming in, and he will get the retake, but you know, there's only 5 or 6 seconds left in this site now, as the lead has started to crumble slightly in the favor of Get Real, as they'll stack up early, but 2 of their players are quite low, Dogen, and they're starting to show some form.
Yeah, 500 point difference, something that we saw before when we also went into double walls. And again, there's going to be Dose pushing up. Silly Jap all by himself here, but Stinkrat and Fat Curl, and it's going to be Dose. Everyone from Larry Mode is going to be stacking onto this point. Nine trying to go get for a pre-fire, but not find anything at 39. He is going to be pushing through. He is going to be lit up in the process, so Zami also pushing in, and he's going to get the kill onto Dose as well. And that is going to be the point to Get Real. All they have to do is hold on to this point and get all the defense down to take all the points that they need. And Stinkrat is going to be taken down. That's actually going to be huge for Get Real. It just seems like Stinkrat has also been such a threat to them. Once he gets 1 kill, like I said, it's just everyone else is dead there. He does not miss a shot. And Dose is going to be the last one, and Dose remaining at 1 HP, and he's going to clutch it up for his team here. And Larry Mode has to stack up on this point to actually get a sizable lead here, because Get Real is definitely catching up onto them. At 39, getting the kill onto Gengu as well. Zami pushing through, but it's a poor choice, as he is going to get demolished by everyone from Larry Mode. Everyone is going to be staring at him at the moment there, and we are going to be going to the last point here with Get Real already on it. Let's see how long they can hold on to this for.
Yeah, Stinkrat was looking for a pick there, and Stinkrat got instantly deleted by 9. Hitting those long distance headshots with the semi as 39E pushes off point now, as they're trying to get some disruption here, but Fat Girl's doing some serious damage as both players are low. 39E clutching up there on very, very low HP, as now Nye will look to come up to unders. Can he take out Gengu? Yes, he does. As now it's a bit of a to and fro at the moment with players all across the map. And we'll jump on board with Gengu. Gengu will be looking to come up to point, facing up against Silly Jap on the revolver. Oh, he gets the 2-tap there. And my goodness, Gengu is playing nuts. Some flashbacks to 2019 Gengu. You know, when he demoralized some teams, putting up ridiculous numbers. I think Gengu almost had a 100-kill game. He had a 80-something kill game at one point against one of the better teams in NA, and my goodness, he's showing he's still got it in the bag, as now Nine's trying to hold down the fort as Stinkrat switches to the Deagle, and it's a bit of a tussle for the first hold of the last version of Market.
And with 45 seconds left, it already seems like Larry Mode is going to be on the point here. Get Real still is a little bit behind. I haven't seen him get the lead quite yet, but they have been closing up on it as well. Stinkrat coming through. Can he clutch it up for his team though? But he's going to miss the shot. Finally, a missed shot coming from Stinkrat. It's something that you never see. So with 28 seconds left, it's going to be Get Real still, you know, punching on to this point here, and they definitely will get the lead quite soon if they just keep this up here. Stinkrat getting the first kill onto Night, but Zami finally coming through with the trade as well. And 15 seconds left, and they still are holding onto the site. Good stuff coming from them, as they are finally going to get the lead once and for all. Silly Jap and Zami trying to work together here, but they are going to be taken down by Stinkrat and Gengu. Both a deadly duo coming through for this weekly, to say the least. And it is going to be Get Real with the lead here, and we are going to be going to the second point already.
Yeah, we jump on board with Fat Girl as we head over to the back plate. They do get the first hold, as he'll look to hold at elbow behind the little box beside. Oh, he's going to get the pick here, and he instantly gets that, as he potentially gets 2, and he does. Good hold by the boys from Larry Mode, as you know, their lead was almost dissipated completely, as Now they look to have a very healthy hold right now as Fat Girl's emptied the clip there to almost no avail, but the team's still alive as now he'll push down long as he'll look to hide there and wait for Silly Jap to come out of under. Oh, Silly Jap whiffing there. Very unlike Silly Jap to be missing that, leaving Fat Girl on 4 HP. As now Fat Girl's sort of stuck in a predicament as he looks to get his health back now. Pushing over and everyone is quite low. Gengu could clutch up here, but no, Silly Jap does with Stinkrat coming over the back now. As now 39E comes in as he'll go zooming over to long, causing some disruption as Zami is left alone on point. And this has been an interesting point. No one really got a stronghold for very long as the last sort of few seconds went in the favour of Get Real. And they're only 300 points behind as they get the first pick coming into double balls.
50 seconds left. Gengu is going to be the last one, and Silly Jap getting the kill as well, and it's going to be Get Real on the point here. This actually might be the tide turner here. If they hold on to the site for as long as they can, they definitely will take this game back here. Joe's trying to push in here, but cannot find anything as Silly Jap and Nye are going to be the last one here. Stinkrat and Joe's working together as a team to get the site back. With 33 seconds left here, and Larry Mode still in a pretty small but recognizable lead here. This actually might be dangerous for Get Real. They have to push in here if they want to find anything from this. 39 jumping back and forth here, and he's still going to remain alive, surprisingly, which is just a sight to see here. But Get Real, it has to stack on this one here. Back row trying to push up here, but he is going to choke the speed once and for all. And Xavier still at 1 HP. Silly Jap is going to be the last one. He cannot clutch it up though, as Dose is going to be taking him down. And 5 seconds left on this point. Anything can happen for this last point here, Boomer. And like this is such a close game, like I predicted.
Oh, absolutely. It's definitely a possible comeback for Get Real as Silly Jap will look to consolidate now as Zami as we'll jump into the bird's eye view for this one. We don't want to miss any of these kills. As now Silly Jap and Zami and Nye are still alive, 39 as well. As now they look to stuck on point. There's only 60 points, there's 20 points. Now they've got the lead. They're just smidgen over. They need to win these 1v1s right now as everyone's so low. 39E's left alive. He has to retreat to market now as Dose comes up on the point. He'll stack up now and look to cut into this very minuscule lead. 39E comes back.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, there's a 3-man stack from Gengu, Stinkrat, and Dose as they'll look to stack up with Fat Girl and Market, getting some juicy information there as he gets some damage now. 39E is on very low HP as now the lead is only 100 points in the favour of Larry Mode. As now 39E, Silly Jap will look to stack up on point. Can Silly Jap clutch up here? No, Fat Girl gets the kill there with Nye coming in hot with Zami. They need to kill Fat Girl and get on the point, but it's all going to be too little too late. I think as 39E comes in, Silly Jap coming in by himself. He needs to clutch up here, but no, he doesn't. Dose takes him out, and Gengu and Larry Mode will be taking this one out, and my goodness, that was very, very, very close there at the end, Dojin. My goodness. And
Layer Mode and Get Real. This actually has been like super close together. Like even I definitely suspected that maybe Layer Mode would have taken the first map here, but let's see who takes the second map here. Zami and 39 already on the point here. Back trying to free fire around trying to get that kill, but Zami is going to be getting that kill at the end. They are still going to be stacking on this point. 43 seconds left. 39 is still causing a distraction. He is going to get the kill on the Gengu as well. Stinkrat coming through. He's going to miss a shot though, and Zami's still going to remain alive. Nye has to flush this out though, but he cannot. And 39 pushing through, and it's going to be Gengu trying to get that kill, and he does indeed get it, and Zami with the trade as well. Facker going to need the kill onto Nye as well. Stinkrat trying to come through though, but cannot find anything. Facker also trying to push through once again, but he is going to be at 1 HP. And Dose and Gengu both together here. And it is going to be Larry Mode once again on the point here. They have to stack on this. If they do take that lead back, they are going to be down by 80 points now. Actually, 70, now 60. And they are going to be taking it back, and Get Real still getting that lead back. And, you know, they are going to, you know, use their time wisely here as they are going to be stacking. And they're going to get ready for the next point here. And Stinkrat's still trying to cause a distraction. He's going to get the kill onto Silly Jap as we are going to be moving on to the next point.
Absolutely, and you heard me go because Stinkrat just pulled the classic Mexican drive-by there on Silly Jap with the flyby AWP, and my goodness, that was a nice shot. But yeah, we do see Get Real having quite a lot of early control here, and it is a good sign, but Larry Mode are showing a lot of composure here as Zami. Oh, Zami coming in with Nye there to get the retake, as I was about to say, Larry Mode getting some good control on this upper plat side, as now Get Real are starting to show some early dominance, especially kill-wise. They are holding a kill lead. Silly Jab popping off as well. Silly Jab off in mid, as now Stinkrat and Dose will look to come up through tunnel. Stinkrat coming up, getting the double headshot there, and now Fat Girl joins the party with Gengu. As Silly Jab will look to come up now, as, oh, can he pull off a miracle? But no, there's only a couple of seconds left there, as now we head over to Cave site. And it's looking good. I don't want to jinx Get Real Dojin, but they are looking good on Undergrowth.
Caster's curse might come through, but yeah, definitely looking really good for Get Real here, as they are going to be getting that lead back, potentially almost hitting the 1,000-point mark here almost. And Naya is going to be pre-firing away Stinkrat, trying to find a kill here, but cannot find anything, as 3090 is going to be pushing through, getting the kill onto Stinkrat as well. I'm finding another one onto Dose as well, and they are going to hit the 1,000-point lead here, as Larry Mud is actually going to be behind by 600 points here. That's actually going to be still small, but still pretty big, because you do have to stand on the point for as long as you can. And, you know, defending against a team almost like in par with you is definitely going to be hard. And it is doable, but it's definitely going to be hard. But with 9 seconds left, Get Real still has his cave control down. And that is definitely going to be a huge lead for Get Real, as Larry Mode is going to be setting up on the next one. And, you know, they are going to remain alive, and it is going to be Larry Mode on the point here.
Yeah, Larry Mode, you know, there's a strong team, you know, we can't count them out, even though the early lead has gone to Get Real, as now they look to hold here with Silly Jap last alive. Gengu desperately hiding there, as he was very, very low HP, as now, after he consolidated, his health is now full, as the next push comes in. Fat Girl hiding in short box there, is now 39A. Stinkrat almost had the clutch there. Sadly, due to the way the maps work, we can't actually have the camera far enough back, so we could have seen Stinkrat back there. But, you know, this lead's still hovering around 500 points, as Zami's holding on for dear life at 9. 9 Zami looking very, very strong. These guys is 39E's off to the races. I'm not sure where 39E's gone to, as we'll jump on board with it now. Oh, he comes in the back, and he's just dancing around dancing around Stinkrat there, as now he looks to, he found Stinkrat again, as he'll dance around him, and he takes him out again, and that's a very good pick. That's their poke player instantly dead, and they will have the first take of this first point.
Yeah, Stinkrat is definitely going to be the top frag of Larry Mode so far, so definitely taking him down is going to be huge coming from Get Real, because they just need him down. Because if, other than 39E, Stinkrat could definitely just shoot them in the head and just get it over with and kill them. And 39E doing it once again, getting the kill onto Stinkrat. 39E actually helping his team out by actually coming to the top frag here. But it's going to be Gengu and Dose all together here. So Legion getting the pick onto Gengu, and Nai coming around, getting the kill onto Dose. Yeah, he does. And then Stinkrat at the end getting the trade onto Naya as well. Gengu is also pushing up, and Fat Girl as well. Zami getting the kill onto Dose as well. Gonna be pre-firing away, and 39 dancing around once again, but Stinkrat gonna get the kill onto him as well. Nai coming through, but Stinkrat still remaining alive, as Fat Girl is gonna come around to help his teammate to get the kill onto Nai with 10 seconds left on this point, and Larry Mutt stacking onto this for as long as they can. 39 also pushing once again, but Stinkrat taking him down. Zami trying to go through it. Stinkrat with the 6-kill streak. And Nai at the end getting that kill down, but Gengu is still going to remain at that point, and we are going to be going to the second point of this rotation here with Silly Jap and Nai already on it.
Yeah, and Get Real still hanging on by a thread. They're still hanging on to this 500-point lead. It's been very to and fro kill-wise. You know, a lot of juicy kills by these guys, as Silly Jab comes up good there, and Zami will look to help desperately there, as 39E off to the races again. This man is just horse-trotting around the map like a stallion, and he's causing quite a ruckus for these guys. Even though they have only a small lead, as Dose and 39E will look to match up here. He's hiding, he's waiting for Silly Jab. Silly Jab comes flying over the top and takes out Dose. Zami looks to go off now as well, as Nai takes out Gengu is with the wallbang there, as Nai doing a lot of damage on that gun, as now 39E runs into 3 of them in tunnel, as now Larry Mode can finally get up on the point and get all 4 there for the last 5 or so seconds, but Nai has something to say about it, as he gets the interruption kill. So does Silly Jap, as they trade out there, as 39E is off to the races again, as he goes in out Brussels sprout, as now he's sort of stuck in the mud a little bit as you look to build up speed coming into cave.
I was looking at Batgirl for a second there, and when 39E was off to the races, it just seemed like Batgirl just gave up, and 39E just leaving the site, just no scratches on him whatsoever. But it is going to be Larry Mode on the site here, and they have to stack on this point desperately if they do actually want the lead back. But there is 5 minutes left. They could potentially take their time here, but it'd be nice to have that lead just going on to the last rotation here. Silly Chap going to be all by himself here. Dose and Backrow together here. And Zami is also going to be taken down 39 and getting the first pick. And Gangu's still all by himself here, but he is not going to be clutching out. Sneaker also coming through, but cannot get the kill on the 30 and 90. He's still remaining alive somehow. And he is going to get another kill before he leaves. And Nai finally getting the kill onto Dose as well with 12 seconds left. And Zami is going to be on the point. Silly Chap and Nai as well. And 39 is still trying to cause a ruckus here as he is going to see Dose, but is going to miss his movement. So he cannot catch him on time. And Fatgirl coming around, and 39 getting the kill onto Fatgirl. Just seems like 39 is excessively TDMing. If this was anything like Knack, he'd definitely be no-added by now, but thank God it's a weekly and it's just legal to do this. But we are going to be at the last point here, Boomer.
Yeah, as we head into, 45 seconds left before we head into the final rotation of this map 1 going in the favor of Larry Mode, but Larry Mode is still under deficit at the moment. So guys, if you've got channel points or you are a subscriber, please get your map 3 emotes ready, because these boys have got something to say about it. Do get real as they're hanging on by literally a bee's whisker to this small lead that they've got, as we're on board with 9 now, as the boys from Larry Mode are looking to push in, and they're just demolishing them at the moment, with Zami just popping off as well. And everyone's nearly on a hot streak. Other boys from Get Real, and this lead is now 700 points, but Gengu and the likes do come in. It's probably not the push that they were hoping for, as now they do surrender first control to Get Real, and 39E again just zooming around the map off point, but that's going to not pay dividends for him and his team, as Gengu comes in now with the 2 kills and takes first control.
This actually might be dangerous for Larry Mode here, because they only won Sandstorm by, if I could recall correctly, like 80, 90 points, but it was definitely really close here. And if Get Real still takes this lead up, they'll even potentially even take the game from under Larry Mode, making a reverse sweep there. And, if they could catch up potentially here before the last point on double wall, you can definitely maybe even take Sandstorm back and potentially win the game. But it only really depends on how long they can hold on to the site. And it's going to be Gangu and Syncrat together here with 13 seconds left. And they are stacking onto this point, but it has to be a full man stack if they do want to be a little bit comfortable with themselves at least. But, maybe they have something up their sleeve that I don't know about. But we are going to be going to the second point here, Boomer. Let's see what happens. Knight's going to be the only one on the site.
Yeah, this lead's vanishing once again. This is starting to look troublesome. I think the excessive TDMing and zooming around the map could be the death of Get Real here, as it's looking worrisome now. We're hovering around your 100, 200 point lead at the moment, and we see Silly Jump and 39E coming up now as Gengu and Dose are last like 39E just zooming around. My goodness, that flick on a fat girl was freaking disgusting. What the hell was that? That was a robotic flick. He just hit him with the one tap and he was gone. As now they can stack up here and start to get this lead juiced a little bit. It's still very uncomfortable as Gengu survives, luckily on 4 HP, as he's holding pretty at the moment, getting some very important points before we head into Cave for the last time in this map too.
Oh my god.
And Fat Girl is just doing some fat damage. My lord. This lead is just almost all gone, Dojin, and it's a nail biter.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's just Get Real definitely getting pressured here, and Larry Mode coming through, getting those points down. This actually might be super dangerous for Get Real. I genuinely didn't think that'd be this close already, because they already had the entire lead for the entirety of the game, but it's just slipping through, as Larry Mode actually did have a 10-point, lead there for a second. But man, this is actually looking super dangerous. Stinkrat coming through, getting the 2 count on 9. Silly Jab both unaware that he was there. And with 24 seconds left, Get Real has to take this point back if they just want to take the map 3 back as well. Oh, this is actually looking super bad for Get Real. I definitely think that it might be getting to their heads here. It definitely would get into mine, as they would have had like huge lead here, but they're definitely letting it slip through their fingers. With 3 seconds left, Zami is going to be cleaning up the site, and we are going to be going to the next one with Get Real on a 68 point lead here.
Yeah, this has definitely gotten very close, Dojin. Like I said, I feel like the 39E excessive TDMing has definitely not been the play. They've definitely let a potential cruisy victory get, almost slip through their fingers, but they are holding on for dear life now, as now 9 Fat Girl. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness for Zammy and Nine. My lord, as they'll look with 30 seconds left. Zammy actually spawned off the point. As Zammy could come in here and be clutch. As he'll come flying around. He'll take out Stingray. Oh, but Gengu, 1 HP. Onside, he does get taken out. And this is going to get your map 3 emotes ready. Guys, if you got channel points, bottom left of the chat, click on the channel point button and claim your map 3 emote, as this is going to a map 3. My goodness, the first map 3 of the day. I mean, my goodness, Doge, and this almost just slipped through the fingers of Get Real, and
oh my god, wait.
My goodness, it was almost a throw at the end there. That is only a 60-point victory to Get Real.
Cannot wait for this to unfold, Boomer. This is actually gonna be, I'm gonna be on my heels for this one, on tiptoes. Let's see what happens here. It's already gonna be Larry Mo trying to get the defense down, but it's gonna be Silly Jeff at the end getting the kill onto Doze with his Corolla, actually vaulted item, because unobtainables are actually not even, you know, they don't, you can't roll them anymore. And speaking of skins, guys, if you want to win skins, make sure to check out ! Giveaway. Kanga Esports definitely doing a giveaway here. But other than that, it's going to be Larry mode on the point here with 30 seconds left, and they are going to be holding onto this as long as they can. Ganku and Stinkrat together. Stinkrat getting the kill here. 30-90 trying to go around, and he's still going to remain alive as he is going to be at 1 HP. He does have to, you know, get his HP back. That is exactly what he's going to be doing. Zooming around, but he's going to choke the speed down. And what? Ganku just let him slide by with 1 HP there, and he might actually cause a ruckus here, which actually might not be good. And 30-90 definitely is going to be doing that, as he is going to be taking down Fat Girl at the end. It's going to be Get Real with the point control at the end, but it's Larry mode once again with the lead here. This actually might be looking too dangerous for Get Real already.
Yeah, and we see Stinkrat getting the backstab kill there on the Silly Jap as we were jumping on board to head off to the next point. Gengu once again pulling off what seems like ridiculous kills on such low HP. As we're on the second point, if you're just tuning in, this is a map 3 between these guys. It is 1 map apiece. It's 39 E's just bouncing back and forth, and Dose just stands still, melting him with the AK there. Because now it's a split push between Elbow and Long here from the boys from Get Real and Larry Mode. As now Gengu and Dose are looking to hold down the fort, and they do. Stinkrat jumping up on point now, and you know, Larry Mode do have an early lead here, but it's nothing to be worried about from Get Real, as they do seem to be a little all over the shop at the moment, but they are getting a good little stack up now with 3 of them up. As now 39E will spawn on, and they'll soak up the last 5 seconds of this. We'll jump on board with 39E as we head over to double walls.
And it is going to be Larry mode on the point here already, and from chat says Get might even take this after. So let's see if that actually unfolds, as Dose is going to be the last one. Nai getting the kill onto Dose in the last few seconds there. And there is gonna be some defense coming through. Jamie is gonna be taken down, however, and Dose has exactly 1 HP. 39 trying to go around a Stinkrat with the kill onto 39E. My god, can this guy be stopped? It doesn't matter what speed you're going, it just seems like he just tracks you perfectly or flicks to your head insanely quick. And he is going to be taken down at the end, but Gangu with the final trade. Nai is going to be coming through, though, but Gangu, it might be a counter pick to Nai because he's a red, but Nai is wrong. As Fat Girl actually doing some weird movement there, and that actually almost worked, but 3090 has more health in this situation here. 10 seconds left. Everyone is going to be pushing up here. 3090 at balcony, but nothing can be done, as it is going to be Larry mode on the site here, and they are going to be stacking. And Get Real is still at a pretty bad disadvantage here. This isn't looking too good for them, actually.
Yeah, this isn't looking good at all for Get Real. They can't seem to get a grasp of this game at the moment. Even though the kills are pretty even Stevens at the moment, it is just not looking that good. They are struggling to get onto the point for very long at all, as now they'll look to stack up on this open plat side, as 39E is going to head off into market, but oh, Gengu with the filthy kill there, as now him and Larry Mode are looking to take out this third map, and got a bit of a lead as he spots 39E zooming back and forth. 39E just goes straight for Gengu, taking him out, but he's very, very low, as now it's all up to Fat Girl. Fat Girl getting deleted there by Zammy with the Deagle, as now Zammy and the boys from Get Real are actually starting to get some points here on a very unorthodox side. It's not very often that you see teams getting the 4-stack cranking, as you know, they are over the 1,000-point mark now, so they can rest easy for a little bit, as now they'll look to take early market control here. Dojan and I'm hoping that they can start to show some better teamwork heading into this second rotation.
Definitely all over the place right now, but it is layer mode with the advantage here. Stinkrat and Gangu both on the point, and Fat Girl as well. 39 getting one kill, but does not see Fat Girl right behind him, but finally does. He's going to turn around in time to get that kill onto Fat Girl. 35 seconds left on this point. It's going to be Dose going through. 39 he's still chasing around, getting those kills as well. Silly Jab getting the 3k actually. Good stuff coming from him as he's going to get the collateral onto Stinkrat and Fat Girl in the first kill onto Gangu, but everyone is going to be pushing up here. This actually might be huge in Larry mode. With 2 people left, are going to take this site back with Gangu getting the 2 kills as well. 39 also going to be shut down as well. Silly Jab coming around. Can he clutch it up? And yes, he can. And Zamie getting the last kill onto Fat Girl as well. Stinkrat coming through. This actually might be dangerous with Silly Jab getting the kill off the Stinkrat as well. With 7 seconds left on the 7 seconds left on this point, and Fat Girl still trying to find some kills, and Silly Jab gonna deny that and get real, getting that pretty good point advantage. But they are still gonna be a little bit behind as Layer mode is gonna be on the site.
Yeah, and Fat Girl and Stinkrat are causing quite a mischief early on this point as Fat Girl actually off with the races off the point there as he's on 1 HP, and he pushes down Elbow and takes out Nye. Literally 1 HP, and he will spawn it long, and now he'll look to head through market, but Gengu and Dose are trying to hold down the fort, but no. Nye comes up clutch there as now Get Real will look to stack here and get some good points, but 39E pushing off the site, getting some damage there, but it's to no avail, with Gengu and the rest of the boys from Larry mode looking to keep their small lead at the moment. 39E getting tagged immediately there by Stinkrat. And Zamie putting up some good numbers here today as well, as he's up against Gengu in this 1v1. He does take him out, but in the fleeting seconds of this, as we'll head over to double walls, it's still anyone's game at the moment, but it is slightly looking troublesome for Get Real still.
Troublesome indeed as 39E. I just want to see this guy's objective at the end of the game. I just have not seen him at the point for more than 5 seconds. Zamie getting the kill onto Dosa as well. And Stinkrat at the end getting the 2 kills on Nyan to Zamie. This actually might be dangerous. Stinkrat actually really good at retaking these sites, however. But it's going to be 39E jumping back and forward. Still not proving to be effective at all. I feel like these guys are good enough to actually track that kind of movement. And I feel like 39E has to realize that these guys are not your average NAC++. They are a team here. These guys are not a force to be reckoned with, and I feel like 39E is playing with this move here. But 50 seconds left. 39E finally realizing that he has to do something. He is going to be pushing up, getting the 2 kills, and Nye finally getting the kill onto Gingu. With the 10 seconds left on the point, Silly Jab still maintaining this point down, and Get Real still at a disadvantage here. And they do need to stack on this point and on the next one if they do want to have a lead and feel comfortable with themselves once again going into this last rotation.
Yep, we'll jump on board with Fat Girl. He's hiding at the back of the spawn box here, looking for some cheeky plays, but no. Silly Jap was onto that real quick, and he goes in there and takes him out, as now his team will look to stack on this very unorthodox side. Trying to rack up some points as now Fat Girl comes in, gets revenge on Silly Jap, as now he'll look to push down unders and get some information as he catches Zamie, but Zamie clutches it up. 23 HP though, as now his team again looks to push up here, and there's only 300 points in it now with 25 seconds left before we head into market for the last time in this map 3. If you're just tuning in, it is one map apiece. This is all or nothing for a grand final spot between these guys in your NA Week 12, as we're on board with 39E again, as he's looking to build up some speed to come through market for the dire seconds of this, as he backtracks and takes out Fat Girl there. As the last few seconds is a bit of back and forth, and the lead is still in the favour of Larry mode. They're hanging on by a thread here as we look into market.
And we are going to be at the first point of the last rotation. This actually might be dangerous to Get Real because they have to get these points down. And finally, 39E helping us. Never mind, I spoke too soon, as he is going to just rotate off the site. Batgirl still at 1 HP. Does coming around backyard. He is going to be taken down. And Batgirl, can he be taken down here? And he will be by Zamie as well. Gangu and Stinkrat coming through him. Silly Jab just hopping back and forth, but he is going to be taken down by Gangu. Gangu also going to be taken down by Nyan. Dose and Batgirl both trying to push up here, but they're both 1 HP here, and Silly Jap 39 working together to get those kills, and Stinkrat trying to get those kills, and Gangu actually coming through, getting those kills onto Silly Jap and 39 as Stinkrat is going to serve as a distraction as well. 23 seconds left on this point. 39 still trying to push through, cannot find anything, and Fat Girl also pushing through this ramp here, and it's going to be Larry mode all over the site here. This actually will be super dangerous for Great Real, but they actually are behind by 200. Which is something that I didn't actually expect, because I thought they weren't on the point for this long. With 5 seconds left, they are getting this lead. They might actually get the lead back here, but never mind. It's going to be a little bit too late as we are going to be going to the next point with Larry Mode and a 60-point lead.
Yeah, this is going to be very, very interesting as Doze clutches up there with the Deagle. Very interesting by him as now he's fully regenerated his health as 39E comes flying with Sammy coming in as well. As now these boys from Get Real will look to take the lead back. This is going to be very back and forth in the last sort of minute or so of this game. We're about to head into double balls in 30 seconds or so, and it's going to really be down to who can get the longest double ball control, where they can surmount a bit of a lead here. Because it does look like Get Real has had, you know, the last plat, the very open plat side. It does look like they've, you know, got a bit of a man with a plan with that that side, and they have been looking good as Larry Mode hang on to a little bit of a lead here, but 39E and Nye and Silly Jap will also look for some disruption here on this point. If they can get a few picks, it would be very beneficial for them, as they do get a couple of picks there, and they will set up early on double balls. Can they hold it on the first push?
And this might actually be very crucial for Get Real here. They do definitely have to hold the site down, and Silly Chap and Nye working together here. Gengu is going to be falling out here, and he is going to be waiting for his team here. This actually might be huge. So Ninety, once again, off the point. I really don't like seeing that. This is like the second to last point, and the very important one as well. And it shouldn't be 39 rotating off here. I feel like 39 should definitely help his team out here. But nonetheless, maybe I shouldn't be the one to judge. These guys are professional players. I'm only a mere caster. But with 25 seconds left, they are going to be stopping these pushes one by one. And they're pushing one by one here. This actually isn't something that you want to see when you want to take this point back. 50 seconds left here. 39 with the first approach, and he's going to get one. But Fat Girl at the end is going to be clutching it out against 39 and Zamy, and those coming through once again. And Silly Jap is going to be taken. Nye and 39 both pushing up here, but they're all going to be taken down one by one in Larry Mode with a nice control onto double walls. And this actually might be really dangerous for Get Real, as we are going to be going to the next point.
Yeah, this is very interesting. There's almost 400 points in it now, and you know, a big part of this lead is thanks to Fat Girl playing off point and causing a lot of disruption while the three others managed to stack up. And, you know, I feel like, again, Get Real have just let this slip through their fingers due to silly plays, especially by 39E, pushing off point, as you said. You know, it's definitely not beneficial, and they were panicking and pushing in one by one, but they do stack up now. As I said, they have got a lot of points previously on this side. They desperately need to hold the fort down now, but Stinkrat and Fatco will come in, and it's pretty much all but over now, as this will be the last push that Get Real have, and it's all but slipped through their fingers once again. Even though Zamy does take it out, I'm pretty sure in 10 seconds they're not going to get 300 points. I could be wrong, I have no idea, but you know, they are falling apart here, as now the last of them will get taken out, and it is all over.